Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Leopard Live on Monday nights, featuring Kickin with Ketner 2025 Diamond Painting Event Week 1. Can you believe Week 1 has already passed us already? It is going so quickly, very quickly.
Why, yes, Carrie, we're a week into July already.
I know, crazy, isn't it? So welcome to our Leopard Leatherworks, and we have not one. I know you all know about one of our guests, but we have another guest because we're leopards and we're sneaky. So we are going to bring in the first guest, and that is none other than our good friends Crashley and Kerwin.
Before we bring him in, you going to say hi to everybody yet?
As soon as I bring them in.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
So they can say hi too. Okay.
Hello.
Crashley Kerwin. Hey.
Your guys' dynamic is just like ours. It's so funny.
And the funny thing is, Crashley and myself, our husbands, have the same birthday.
525.
That's
How
right.
many chances of that? Oh my goodness. Must be 525.
1 in 365.
Okay, well, bring up the comments and let's see who we have
Gotta do
with
that
us.
math. That does make sense.
We have 28 people here so far, but I think it will increase. Okie doke. So, welcome, Lawrence, Larry. We glad to see you here. Hello, Cindy. Welcome in, and Crashley's here. There she is. None other than the infamous Crashley. We all know her, so give her a welcome to Leopard
I'm trying to get
Leatherworks Live.
Too many L's there.
I know. Woo, woo. Hello, Trudy. Welcome in. Hello, Kathy Kavanaugh. Welcome. Glad to see you here. And hello, Shelby. And I said hi to Cindy.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm way behind.
You are way behind.
There's Trudy.
Hi, Trudy.
There's Shelby.
Hi, Shelby.
And who else we got here? Cindy,
Christine.
Shelby.
Hello, Christine.
Christine.
She likes everything I do. And Cat Hair and Chaos. Welcome in. And Miss Maya, welcome in to you. Rachel Weinbarger, welcome in. And Casey's Diamonds, hello. Gina G, welcome in. I'm marking so many names from the last event. Hello, Teresa Raymer. Art by Teresa Raymer. Ooh, could that be another sponsor? Hello, Barbara Diamond Art. And Crafting with Mary. Hello, Mary. Haven't seen Mary in like what?
A week and a half.
A week. Hello. What's that?
Is it hi, bud?
That's it. Hey, bud.
Hey, bud. If he's hanging around. Hello, Cynthia Fox. And Meowie. Ooh, that's a big one. Meowie Diamonds and Cats with Tiffany. And we got Mary. And hello, Rhonda Neal. And Kev Dog's Epic Life. That is our son, Kevin. Hello, Raccoon Eyes. And welcome in. Always on top of things. Hello, Annette Catalano. And Dustin and Jean Wendorf.
I feel like I'm on Romper Room.
I know. Hello, Matt. I'm not going to attempt your last name, but hello.
Smart check.
Yep.
Smart check.
He has won one of our mini pens in the mini diamond painting event. So that's how we got introduced to him. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in.
And that is about the crowd.
That is the crowd for now. So welcome to our event. We have so many sponsors. And when I scheduled this event, Crashley came up with the idea on what our last event and said, do Kickin with Ketner. I'm like, hey, that has a ring to it. But when can I do it? And she said, do it in July. I said, we have an event in August. Well, you could do it in July. And little did I know, the week before, July 1st, we were in Ohio at the Great Lakes Escape Retreat. So the stuff I usually do the week before, I've been cramming all weekend to try and do. So there isn't a sponsor list up yet, but I will just go over it real quick, and that will be up tomorrow afternoon. as well. And we have 6 giveaways tonight. 6. That's how many sponsors have donated generously. So we have to put on the glasses to read now. So we have Diamond Art Club is sponsoring this event, and they have given us 6 gift cards, 5 in the weekly of $25 each. So there'll be 1 each week, and then 2 gift cards during the grand prize, 1 for $25 and 1 for $50.
Hello, MH. And hello, Lori W.
Can you say hi to Casey?
Didn't we say hi to, was it Casey's up top? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hello, Casey.
He might.
Glad you're back.
Yeah. So for the 1 grand prize will be $50 gift card. That was incredible. So we are very appreciative. I think Diamond Art Club has restocked some of Jeremiah's artwork, as well as come out with 2 new canvases since this event was announced. So we're pretty excited about that. And
Christine, love.
Thank you. Who got the Witch's Black Cat on Saturday? Put in the comments if you got the canvas. It sold out.
Who got the Witch's Black Hat on Saturday?
Cat.
I said black cat.
Black
Oh, you
cat.
have a black cat. That's
Yeah.
close.
And a cat on it. Anyway, so yay. Christine did. I did. I know it sold out already. So that's exciting stuff. So
Hello, Stephanie.
hello, Stephanie.
Hello, Jessica C.
Hello, Cat Bell.
Hello, Jen,
AKA Cat Bell.
aka Cat J Bell.
Hi, Kimberly. Okay, so I'm going to get through this and we'll go back to the comments in a second. So we also have Jacob Jansen. He is a blank maker, and he has graciously donated 2 $100 gift cards to his shop, including the turning service for one of his blanks. And he makes some beautiful blanks with thistles and flowers and 3D printed, very neat stuff. That was a very generous gift from Jacob Jansen Studios, who is a blank caster. So thank you, Jacob, if you're listening. Leopard Leatherworks, we will be doing 2 pens, possibly 1 tray of our bigger trays as well. Diamond Pen Pal did a drop of blanks that matched Jeremiah's 3 top canvases that Crashly and I thought were the top sellers. And so there was like Kitty Cat, I believe it was Unicorn Spring Bunnies, and I think a couple of Kanekos. So that was kind of exciting. So those are there. If you see any, it's in the Kickin with Ketner group. Just type in the magnifying glass Diamond Pen Pal, and you will see them. And you can, if one is sold, if you like chubbier blanks and they're sold out, just send a message to Renee over at Diamond Pen Pal, and she will remake any of those that you would like. And then they will go directly to us for turning, which is very exciting. And we will do our best to get them to you in time for the event so you can use it. Our wonderful guest, Crash with Crashly, has a discount code, Ketner10, when 10% off any products you get at their shop throughout the event, and a $50 gift card for the grand prize to their shop. And some of the items that they have done, lots of them, but what? Oh, hi, Lexi. What he's pointing at. And so I'm
just the executive producer here.
So we have this beautiful Kickin with Ketner release paper, which you can get, which is pretty cool. And it looks like,
just put it there forward.
It looks like the back of me. Okay. That would be the easiest way. And then they have these really cool ceramic cover minders, and they have it for a couple of different other artists as well. But there's like 2 or 3 of Jeremiah's. So if you're a Jeremiah Ketner fan, you need this. So, and you can even drink while you're working on your beautiful Jeremiah Ketner paintings. So those are all available at Crafts with Crashly. And so very fun. So you got to have all the things. You have to have all the things. If you could bring up Yellow Dog, please.
Is that like yellowdog.com?
I think so. Your Yellow Dog Designs, it might be.
Yellow Dog.
So our friends over at Yellow Dog, we work with them on the last event, and they wanted to be involved in this event. And so thank you for working with Carrie and Doug so they could get the tray. They have made an exclusive tray. Scroll down to, you want to view all. And then you're going to share that when you get it to the place. One more page over. Next page it might be on. Keep going. It might be on the third page. Now we know it's on the third page. Keep going. Yep, that's the one. So bring that up.
All right.
We are going to share the beautiful tray that Yellow Dog has created using Jeremiah's artwork. It's licensed. So Jeremiah is compensated for using his artwork when you purchase this tray. It's unicorn spring bunnies. It's teal with a purple trim. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And on the side, if you scroll down, Tim, you can see it's licensed for Jeremiah. And then it says Kickin with Ketner 2025. And you can really see the color there. You can purchase that and have that for the event. It's super cute. Even if you're not doing the event, it's just great to have a tray with Jeremiah's artwork on it. So please support that. Support the small shop as well as the artist. So that's pretty cool. And it's $28 US dollars. And you can get either the regular size or the extra large size. So pretty neat. Beautiful. Okay. So we have that. We have a gift card from Carisha's Craft Corner. We have four $25 Canadian dollars, which is about $18 US from Creations Moran. They weren't able to make a tray, but they did want to participate, and you might find another tray that you would like to purchase and support them. We also have Bijou Bliss, which they didn't have time to make a tray for everyone, but they did donate a darling tray. This was an image that was used in an event a year and a half ago, and it is the Menekiko cat.
Menekiko.
It's a little guy. He's little, and it's just the cat on it, and it's got this cute pink color inside. Very cute. And you get this. They made a cute thank you with a little seashell cover minder. So we have 3 of these to give away. So we will be giving away one of these tonight. And it's magnetic on the end, so it clicks real good, and you can stack all your trays. You can stack all your trays right on top of them. So if you get the smaller ones, this is their mini. But that was very generous. They had a lot of other commitments, but they enjoyed some of the other events that Leopard Leatherworks partnered with them on, and they wanted to participate. So they did make these before they went on vacation. So thank you, Christina, over at Bijou Bliss. And then we also have Shire Shenanigans. We can go to Etsy, please. We have Shire Shenanigans. She makes cover minders and nameplates for, like, if you have a channel and you're doing a whip and chat, or you just want to get your name as a cover minder, they do that as well. Let's go to that little drag. Okay, go up to the top. See if it's up there. Okay, scroll down. And that one right there.
Right there.
And we'll share that. This is from Shire Shenanigans. She is on Etsy. She has a 10% off anything in her shop, Ketner 2025. And isn't that cute? It's got the Menekiko cat and Kicking It with Ketner. And I thought that was really cute. Looks like the Midnight Menekiko and the Lucky Menekiko. So I thought he was really cute. So you can purchase those. And we will have one in one of the grand prize packs as a prize, along with one of the whichever prize pack works with that. But you can purchase that if you would like, and it's all wooden and laser engraved. So very nice. So thank you, Nicole, for sponsoring again.
Hello, Jen Does Diamonds.
Hello.
And hello,
Welcome.
Liz Jewell. Good to see you.
Yay. Glad to see everyone here.
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
Hey, Joe. Welcome in. So we have another, if you're in Etsy, type Diamond Design Company. So this is a new company. She does a lot of different like little small mini kits. See those little chubby things down there? Yeah, that's her shop. Yep, that's her shop. So go to the shop name there. Over to the left. There it is. So this is Diamond Design Company. Amy, she loves Jeremiah Ketner's work and wanted to support. And this is her little company. And she makes a whole bunch of different mini kits. Super cute.
Which one's Jeremiah's?
It's not. It's just she's just a shop that she loves Jeremiah's artwork and wanted to support. So she is giving 15% off in her shop. And she has a $10 gift card for every week of the event, which I thought was extremely generous. So thank you, Amy, for that.
What is this? Diamond painting kits?
Yes.
Minis, they're little baby ones.
The little guy.
Those are the ones I do.
Yeah.
I have 8 canvases completed if you count those.
Yay, Tim. He's getting there. But he always does half of them, and I end up finishing them because it bothers me. We have TTT After Dark. We'll be doing, we're still working with Ashley over there to see what will work with her schedule and things like that. And what we can do for a tray and cover minder or tweezers or some item that will work. But she is going to sponsor. So thank you, Ashley, as always.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
And then we have So Blingy. Last event we hosted, she donated a large accessory bag, hand sewn, small, and a pen holder. But they are away on vacation, so she offered a $50 gift card to her shop. So we'll put you in touch with her, and then you can work with her to choose the colors and fabrics that you would like. So that was very generous of her as well. That's a whole set. You can get a large, small accessory bag and a pen holder for that amount. So that's extremely generous. So thank you, Missy, as always. We have our friends over at DP with Sparklers. Wouldn't be an event if we didn't have Tima involved as well. So I have my handy here somewhere. So DP with Sparklers is sponsoring with a $15 gift card to their shop every week. And it will be Ketner 2025. And then one $20 gift card for the grand prize. And they have a lot of embellishment sets of Jeremiah's artwork. Kitty Cat, Floating Along, Fairy, Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow, Nico Mart, Midnight Mannequineko, which I started mine early at the retreat, but this is the canvas. Can you see it? There he is. He's almost done. He's up to here. So, and then
over halfway done.
Yep.
Put it closer. There you go.
No, it's gone.
Closer.
It's gone.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even have a green screen.
Yeah, there you go. He's pretty good. And that has all the embellishments from Tima. And you can go to the embellishment set, print out what drills, specialty drills, embellishments are used, and you can purchase separately as well. And then you can save some money on that. So be sure you do that. And they put that at the top.
So hello, Joanna. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. So, and then we also have Crashpirations. She made a really cute tray with the Kickin with Ketner and a little milk box with all the cute little, there. on this side or that side, with there's 2 little fuzzy leopards on there and a bunch of bears and cats and all kinds of stuff on there. I'm trying to see if I can get it closer. There it is. And that comes with the bundle, and she has donated a bundle. With the bundle, you also get a pen that matches the edge of the tray and cover minder, as well has 2 putties, 1 mystery flower and mystery fruit. So those are that. So thank you, Natty, for that wonderful gift. And someone will win this as one of the grand prize. You can also purchase in her shop, and she is giving 15% off anything in her shop. So very generous donation from her. And
But wait, there's more.
I think that's it. And
that might be it.
That might be it. So that's everything. That's a lot.
I saw lots of papers here like she was Walter Cronkite.
I know. I just have so many papers. So anyway, and be sure you fill out the participation form. It's on the featured tab pinned to the featured section, and fill out that participation form. It's just very simple. Just your email, your Facebook name, your first and last name, and your mailing address. That way we can easily send your information to the sponsor whose prize you win, and we can get that to you immediately. Like myself, if you win the Diamond Art Club gift card, I can send you that code, and off you go, and you'll be ready for Saturday. Or go buy more Jeremiah Ketner paintings. So there you go. So thank you to all our wonderful sponsors. So without further ado, before we do our
wait a minute, Jeremiah, just give me a thumbs up if you finished all the pickles in the green room. Oh, there we go. He's all done.
So none other, we want to welcome our honored guest, the wonderful artist, Jeremiah Ketner. Yay! Thank you so much. I'm going really down on it. So thank you so much for coming on, and we're so honored that you were willing to do that. And I see you have your art all over the place.
Yeah, well, I'm in my studio, so there's bound to be art. But I put some stuff up. Normally, I don't have art all hanging up in the studio. Usually, in other rooms and stuff.
So how I read your background on Crashly's site, and that you got your master's and you were in Tokyo. And what led you to go into art?
Okay. What led me to go into art?
Yeah. Is that you majored in that, right?
Yeah. So, okay. So I knew I was going to be an artist since I was a kid. I remember my parents bought me this chalkboard, this really big chalk. Well, for me, it was gigantic because I was 5 years old. And then I was just drawing constantly on it. And I was telling my parents, I want to be an artist when I grow up. And I was obsessed with just drawing. So all through grade school, I was making comic books, and junior high school, I was making comics and selling them to my friends. So I was already hustling and, figuring out the art, maybe I can make money off this. So, but yeah, it started off easy, but it's also difficult, as most artists do struggle with, just finding what they want to make, what they want to create, and how they want to present that work, and how possibly to make a living off that work. So there's many, many obstacles to overcome. So I knew that I wanted to take that challenge on, and I just pursued it. So I had some really good art teachers when I was in high school, and they really encouraged me. I didn't like sports or gym, so they were really encouraging. They were like, okay, well, you can skip gym class and take, instead of taking gym class, you can just stay in art class for 2 periods. That was in high school, and I loved that. So they just got me into pursuing, possibly, taking it to more professionally. So I thought, okay, well, I'll go to art school and be an illustrator. And so I went to Columbus, Ohio, for Columbus College of Art and Design, and yeah, I started studying illustration, and I didn't like that after the first semester, and I switched to fine art. And so I just took that on, and I like fine art because you can be more open and free. There's no specific, like, it's not like illustration where someone's like, okay, you have to do such and such type of project or concept and follow through with it. I didn't like the structure of that. So I went into fine art. And after that, I was trying to figure out with my professors, like, okay, how am I going to make money off this? Because I was doing gallery shows, and, you know, working with galleries is good, but it's also painful because if you don't sell your work, you can't survive.
That's correct.
Yes.
So I knew early on, okay, well, I was doing the gallery thing. I knew it was kind of difficult. So I was going back into doing some illustrations. So I was designing wallpaper for this company in Canada. And that was pretty cool. So that got me into making more kind of like, my style shifted in art school. So I was making less figurative art, more like kind of graphic and like flat, like more colorful pieces and stuff like that. And then I took 2 years, actually 3 years of color concept, color theory actually. And I got really into color theory. And that's why my work is super colorful, is because I just became obsessed with color. And even though there's millions of colors out there, there's not enough colors. We need more color. So I was just thinking about that.
Infinite.
Infinite. I was just thinking earlier when I was on a walk today, like the monarch butterfly can see 24 colors, not 24 colors, but 24. Well, it's 24 colors, and then there's a range in between those colors beyond what we can see. And those are all in the UV like color range. So there's all these ultraviolet colors that we can't see, and I wish I could see them. So, but yeah, that's kind of in a nutshell how I got into art. And where I mean, from there, from art school, I went to grad school because I wanted to be a teacher and teach art. And I tried that for a while. That was fun. I did that when I was in Chicago. I was teaching for a bit, and then moved to Japan. My wife's Japanese, so she's like, "You got to come to Japan and support, you know, hang out with my family and take care of them for a while." So we went there with my kids, and Japan changed my perspective completely, like 180 on art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So if you saw my stuff in early on, like when I was in art school to when I first moved to Chicago, which was in 2000, and then my first trip to Japan was actually in 1999. And after that trip, I just started changing my style and got obsessed with just there's everywhere when you're in Japan, there's cute characters for everything. So you can be in a taxi cab and they'll have a sticker sheet and they'll give it to you. It's like all the logos, not logos, but all the characters for that taxi cab company.
Oh, how cute.
You go to the bank and the bank has its own little mascot and, you know, cute characters and stickers and stationery and accessories and stuff like that. So
Pokemon everywhere.
kind of like that, but it's like it's part of the culture because they use characters in their language. So all the kanji, you know, is character based. So it just translates into like business as well. So you see it everywhere. You see mascots and cute characters and stuff. And yeah, that really got me like inspired. And that's kind of what the style I do now, which is like, I call it small and round. So small meaning everything has a rounded, or it's small, meaning it's not overwhelming, and round, it's like rounded corners, like everything, nothing's too harsh. You know, it's easy to comprehend, and it's also easy to change your mind. So if you're having a really bad day, the concept is it makes like when you look at the work, it's supposed to kind of take you into another place of like more of calm and of ease. So that's kind of some of the concept behind the characters and the colors and all that. So,
well, I'll be honest, Jeremiah, when I started tagging you in this stuff and you kept saying small and round, I had this perception of what you looked like. I'm like, is he a small and round guy? Like, what is small and round?
I get that a lot. And then like, I remember like going to I do a lot of conventions. Actually, I got one in Chicago this weekend called Collected Con. And when I first started doing conventions in Los Angeles, like a lot of people knew me from Twitter. This is back when Twitter was, just starting in 2008, 2000, early days. And so I went to these conventions, went to Comic-Con in San Diego and went to Designer Con in LA. And then people were meeting me for the first time. Were like, wait a minute, you're not like some cute little Asian girl.
White you're really tall from your picture.
Midwestern white dude, you're not
He's not small and round. You actually look quite tall.
Yeah.
He played power forward for Columbus Art School.
Power forward.
So I have a follow-up question. So how many cats do you have personally?
I don't have any cats now.
No way.
Yeah, but I had when I was in school, I had a cat. She was called Mao because she meowed a lot, but it was also off of Chairman Mao, the Chinese, Chairman Mao. So I named her after, Mao Zedong. So I named her after that, and she was a calico cat, and I loved her. And then after she passed, I got 2 kitties when I met my wife. When I was in Columbus, Ohio, or not in Columbus, I was in Southern Illinois going to graduate school. And so the 2 cats were brother and sister. We went to this farm. I don't even know how we found them. I thought there was like an ad in the paper. And we went and picked them up. And they were like just a whole litter of kitties. So they're all from the same litter and they're running around the farm. So we just grabbed the 2 that came to us. And they're named Matcha and Green Tea. So basically, they have the same name because matcha is green. Matcha means green tea in Japanese. So.
Go Salukis.
Yeah, go Salukis. Yeah.
So how long have you been in Japan now?
I don't live there right now. I'm outside of Chicago. I think on Diamond Art Club.
Right next to us. You like
6 hours away.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I'm like a few hours west of Chicago. And then my wife is working downtown. She transferred this just last year from Japan to Chicago. So we just moved here because my boys wanted to go to high school in America. So we moved back so they can go to high school. But now they're graduated. So we still have our place in Japan. So I'm going back in October. And I'm probably going to go back this winter and just work on the house and fix it up because it's kind of an older house. So
yeah, we're just a couple hours west of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. St. Louis. Yep. Yeah. So
sorry, Carrie, I didn't mean to take over your.
Well, that's fine. No. Good questions.
I'm a little fangirly too, a little bit, because I've loved your art for so long.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, I was actually gunning to sign you for a really long time.
Oh, sweet.
And then I met Susie and stuff, and we hit it off. And Sarah, whatever, your agent, and like we hit it off. And I remember her saying, "Okay, now pick some images." And I remember staring at the screen for so long, and I was like, "Kerwin, I can't." And I was like, "How many can I pick? 85? Like, how many can I pick?"
It's like 250, I think.
A lot, Jared.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I couldn't pick, but I remember my favorite one wasn't listed, and it was this one, but you had recently shared it.
That's the cyber.
Like, yes,
cyber kitty, cyber Monofineko.
She was like, "Hold the phone one moment," and I guess she got it. I don't know. It's been a fun journey, and
awesome.
Pleasure to work with your stuff.
Yeah, I'm happy to work with you too. So.
So Dustin and Jen say, "Thanks for joining us tonight, Jeremiah. So great to hear about how you ended up creating this amazing artwork. So cool. Adore your work."
Thank you so much.
And Cindy asked a question: why and how did you get your art into diamond art?
Why?
To make money, of course.
I was in Japan at the time, so this is like 2020, and then we were in lock. Like I couldn't leave the country actually during 2020. If I left, I wouldn't be able to come back basically. So I didn't want to go on vacation or anything. But anyways, since everybody is in lockdown, Diamond Art Club became, I think it was just starting in 2020 because I was like, I was grandfathered in, so I'm like one of the earlier people in. And I was approached by, I think I'm working with the same person, but I was approached by them, and they were just like, explain it to me. I was like, what? I don't understand. And then this is before I had a licensing agent. So I just went for it. I just kind of researched it, and then I saw there's a bunch of people doing it on YouTube. So it seemed interesting. It's like kind of like paint by number. So I was like, oh, this sounds pretty cool. And I think I had a friend who was doing it. That's what convinced me to actually start licensing with them. And then once I saw the product, I thought they did an excellent job at conveying the colors, because color is extremely important to me. And because I do my own printing and everything, because I used to work with a printer and they just couldn't get the color right. So, but they did an excellent job at like actually getting like mapping the colors. And actually, since I used to do pixel art too, which you just use Photoshop and make pixel art. I used to do that for fun, but
Oh, I think Jeremiah froze.
Hello.
Ruh-roh.
He'll be back.
Well, he's gone. I just want to. Oh wait,
He's back.
oh, we're back. Was that
Yeah,
gone?
you froze for a second.
Oh, okay.
you're talking about pixel art.
Pixel art.
Yeah, so it's similar to pixel art, and they did a really good job at like organizing taking the artwork and translating it into that pixel kind of style, so it looks the rendering looks more accurate to the actual artwork. So I was happy with the quality, and then I was approached by a bunch of Chinese companies that were just doing it on their own, and then a bunch of Chinese companies were just taking the art off my website and making them. And then I got a licensing agent, and I just decided, okay, I'm just going to work with them only.
Oh, he froze again.
Must be the wind in Chicago.
Going to be working with them only.
So yeah,
Yeah, we'll wait a second here.
He has a lot of companies that tries to take his stuff. There's one on Etsy that actually does fabric, and I had a message and was like, "Is this real? Is this real life, Jeremiah?" And he was like, "Yes, it's real."
Yeah.
Okay, you're back again. You were saying only, and then you went out.
Oh, okay. I don't know why my internet's bad, but yeah. So I just wanted to work exclusively with them because they're doing a good job at it. So yeah, that's why I'm with them. So yeah.
So Stephanie Adams asks, "Hi Jeremiah, I'm in Southern Illinois. Where did you go to college in that area?"
Oh, I went to SIU, Southern Illinois University.
Carbondale or Edwardsville?
Carbondale.
Yep, I also graduated from SIU Carbondale in 1991.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Oh, I was a whole year old. That's
Wow.
Yeah.
You're old.
I was in my 30s.
Oh, wait, I was born in 92. I wasn't even an idea yet. Okay, my
Yes,
bad.
I just was there for like 3 years, and then I got out because the town is so small. I was like,
Yep.
I immediately moved to Chicago after that.
Get your degree and get out. Let's
Yeah.
see.
So, and then Chicago got small, so I had to go to Tokyo. So,
Do you remember your first artwork that you did have Diamond Art Club render? Because the one behind you on the easel that we talked about earlier, that was the first one I ever saw. And I'm like, I like this because I lived in New York, and in high school and junior high, there was a lot of Japanese, and they all had this like kind of look cartoony stuff. And I kind of fell in love with it.
I think it was, which one was it? It was this was one of them. And then there was one other one. I forget which the other one was, but yeah, it was this one. And there's a couple other ones that they did early on. Yeah. So, and that one was discontinued after that was like
2023, as I remember when I bought it.
Yeah.
I just love the colors. I'm a purple green guy, and you have lots of purple and green. Or
Yeah,
shades
purple,
of
green. This piece here has got a lot of purple and green, but these are all the original paintings. So if anybody wants original art, it's here in the studio. So
nice.
Well, and you use a lot of different mediums too, don't you? Like you watercolor some and
yeah. So I work from I get like a lot of artists get burnt out, and you can get burnt out very easily if you're just overworking yourself. So for me, the solution is to switch mediums all the time. So my core medium that I work in is acrylic paint. So I like acrylic painting, which is all these canvases here. And then I switched to watercolor. Watercolor is great because when I'm traveling, because I go to Chicago, always, see my wife like every 2 weeks. I'm in Chicago, and I'm just working off of her little desk, and I could just set up a whole studio right there on her desk, which is great with watercolor. And then I make figures, like little designer toys, like these little guys. And
That's so cute.
so
on TikTok. Yeah, you have these little videos of you making them.
And there's a whole wall of them, like right here, the new ones. That's going to go to the convention. But these I can sculpt on my iPad, and then I just print them. I have 3D printers, so I just print them out in resin, and then I go to my dad's shop. He's got a big shop, and I can go in there and just cast them in resin, so I can do all the colors and stuff.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So the artwork that's behind you and the little figures, where can those be purchased at for anybody who wants to know?
All my work's on smallandround.com.
Smallround.com.
Now I understand why it's called that. I was gonna
Small and round. I came up with the name when I was in Japan. That was back in 2000. I was traveling. I was on a train, and I just wrote it down. Like, everything in Japan is small and round. That's what I wrote. And then I just, compressed that and just turned it into small and round. So,
and Shelby says, Mr. Ketner, my little girl would like to know what advice you would give to an aspiring artist, and she's probably watching.
Advice for aspiring artists is, if you have a dream to be an artist or to make art, just do it. Just make it. No matter what people say, like, you're not going to make it as an artist or whatever, just ignore that. Just go and make art. If it gives you pleasure, then do it. I guess the end goal is, like, what do you want to do with it? It doesn't have to be a career. It can be a hobby. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be a specific thing. That's the beauty of making art. Yeah. So for me, even if I was not able to make any money off my art, I probably still would be working every night, all night on my art. So.
And then Mrs. Mia says, Jeremiah, have you ever tried to diamond paint your own art?
No, but my wife, she diamond paints basically every design that I have out. So
that's cool.
Oh, that's neat.
And she's always like, every time there's a release, she's like, can you buy this one? Can you buy this one? I'm just like, I'll try, because everything sells, like some of the releases will sell out like really quickly. So
Hello, Liz.
But
she also asked, do you have a website? Yeah, smallround.com.
So the website, is smallandround.com. Yeah. Or you can just search Jeremiah Ketner, and they'll take you right to the website. So, yeah. Do you have any input? I can see your comments. So do you have any input on what DAC discontinues? I don't have any input at all on it, really much. The only thing I do is just sometimes I'll suggest, like, stuff to have made into diamond art, like, this is something that's really popular, and I'll just send that over to licensing. But if you do like something, just send it to licensing. It's just licensing at diamondartclub.com.
Yeah, the elephant is there.
That
elephant is there.
Well,
I have that one.
Yeah, all the prints I do here in the studio, so they're all printed here. And then the toys, I make them all. Some of them I hand paint, and a lot of them I just cast in resin, different colors and stuff like that. So,
how cute those are!
Thank you.
I love them.
Love the colors.
But yeah, I don't have any input on what they discontinue and that sort of thing. So,
look at that.
I'm actually glad that was brought up, because I see people coming at a lot of our artists about, like, hey, get DAC to restock this and this, and, like, they have zero.
We don't know. We don't know. Yeah, we don't even know when a release is coming out.
Right.
Or anything.
So the artists basically say, here, DAC, I made this picture. It's so pretty. And then DAC puts it in voting or whatever, but it's out of the artist's hands at that point.
Yeah.
So, just saying.
But, I mean, if you see some art that you really like, that an artist that you really enjoy their work, then definitely just let them know. They're pretty responsive. And then they have that voting, what they do, a vote like every
that
month
was
or something like that. So
there's the cat. That was the one that came out Saturday. It's already sold out.
Oh yeah, the black kitty. Yeah, so that's the witch's black cat.
Yeah, I got that. Good for Halloween.
The witch's cat is what I call it.
Just cat. I love it.
Yeah.
I
So,
love them all.
but yeah, I'm really surprised at how responsive people were to my work on Diamond Art Club, like having it made into diamond art. So, because for me, I would just be, going to conventions, selling my art and doing that sort of thing. So I never really thought that it would take off as diamond art. So it's pretty exciting.
Did you have any idea your fan base was as big as it is?
I don't really know. I have an idea of my fan base is, but I didn't know it'd be as big as it is on diamond art. So, because I didn't expect to sell out of anything when it came to the designs. Because I do stuff with like other companies like Jigsaw Puzzles and stuff like that, and it wasn't never as popular as like diamond art. So it's pretty cool.
Welcome in, Eve. Eve says she finished Nico Mart a few months ago.
Oh,
Was
cool.
the most fun kit she ever worked on.
Neko Mart is one of my favorites. Neko Mart is part of the I call it the Neko-verse, so Neko means cat in Japanese, and there's a convenience store in Japan called Family Mart that I love to go to, and Family Mart, like a lot of the convenience stores in Japan are really good. They're excellent. Like they have like everything. Like you can go in there and get really good food. You can mail out your packages. You can pay your bills. You can do anything in a convenience store in Japan. So Family Mart is one of my favorites. And then, so I just did it's kind of like a tribute to Family Mart or the convenience stores in Japan. And then a lot of the convenience stores always have like cats or something around them. So that's where I got the idea of just making it, having the cats and there's always like a bike parked outside of a convenience store. There's always like the pictures of like the onigiri, which is like the rice balls, or like ramen or whatever. So a lot of those things you see when you're in Japan, even like the telephone poles, they're everywhere in Japan. Like the wires are just all over the place. So, but the Neko-verse is like kind of like what I've been working on. So I've got other pieces in that series. So the newest one is called Neko Ramen, and it's based off of a ramen shop that I go to a lot when I'm in Japan, called Diamonds. And so there's a lot of stuff in the menu, a lot of things happening in the in Neko Ramen that if you actually go to this ramen shop, you'll see it's like based off of a real life place. So and there's also Neko Cafe, and there's the Bunny's home. I got that print actually right here. This one. Just home.
I love that one.
The background is Neko Cafe. So Neko Cafe is in there, and then Neko Ramen is somewhere down here.
Cute, very cute. Welcome in, Kat. And we miss anybody else? Yeah, so Ms. Mia, there are coloring pages on smallandround.com.
Yeah, I've got my coloring pages. I also have a Patreon. The Patreon, if you just want to get like a coloring page every month. And then there's well over 200 color pages on there, so you can just download everything if you wanted to. Just sign up for a month and get out. I used to have it on Etsy, but Etsy, I don't know. I don't like their fee service and stuff. So I put everything on my web. I'm trying to put everything on my website, but it's a slow process of putting digital stuff on there. So
yeah.
Yep. Then he also has a coloring Facebook group too, and sometimes he sneaks in free pages every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, there's some free pages on there, and yeah, the Patreon. There's like a shop. If you click on the shop, you'll see all the coloring pages. Yeah, so if you do sign up, you can have access to all those, and you can just download them all.
There you go. Coloring book online. Print them out over and over and over again.
Yeah, I started, I was looking into getting coloring books made. I was going to do them through Amazon and everything. And just ran out of time, basically. So it's on my list. I just haven't made a coloring book yet. So digital download works for me right now. So
okay, DJ Penguins look pretty scary. It looks like a giant mouth, but it's actually his belly.
Penguin is actually a character that it's part of the Space Bunny, and this is one of the one of them that I've just casted. So yeah,
Oh, that's pretty.
Butterflies.
That's called butterfly wings, which I was going to make a painting of that, but I never did. I actually ended up making a different painting, which is this one, based off of that painting, off of that idea. So just having all the butterflies.
Oh, cool. Siamese cat.
Yeah.
There's always tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, and then another one that you did that I really love is like, it was the no AI one. It was like you're in a box. What was that? Oh, I don't remember.
So that's the Space Bunny. And it's
Yes,
a
it's
starter
so
pack for
cute.
Space Bunny, which is one of my characters. And then
Mhm.
it started off like people were using AI to make those starter packs, so it looks like a toy character. And then a lot of artists just jumped on and were like, okay, well, I'm gonna make my own without AI. And so they made it a statement like, oh, I can do it better than AI, because AI, throws all this. It's kind of sloppy. It throws in extra fingers.
Yours and yep.
Yeah, it just looked weird. And the colors look strange or whatever. So that was the idea of that starter pack. But yeah.
Do you have a favorite painting that you've done that you just love, and is it a diamond painting?
Is it a diamond painting? Well, I mean, so Neko Mart, this most recent one, I mean, these are done digitally, so I just do it on my iPad. I just draw it on my iPad. So these are some of my favorites. My most favorite ones are not here. They're all sold. They're in a gallery in Chicago from last year. And so I did a whole series of paintings. I painted half of them when I was in Japan and half here in the studio. But basically every piece from that show, there's 20 paintings in that show. And it's on, you can see it. It's on rotafugi.com. And if you search Rotafugi Jeremiah Ketner, you'll find it, and it has the whole show still on there. So that whole show was kind of based off a lot of my just experiences of living in Japan and just going on walks and stuff. And a lot of those paintings, each of them are based off of something that I've experienced when I was in Japan. So yeah.
Do you spell is it ROROFUGI?
It's ROTO, Roto, and then Fugi, FUGI.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see.
Models is one of those.
So
the axolotls were actually in the
Axolotls is one of those. Yeah.
That was in the vote, I believe.
Yeah, axolotls was in the vote. So Roto Fugi. If you just do Roto Fugi and then Jeremiah Ketner, I think it should show up. It's a 2024 exhibition. So yeah, it's called let's see here, where is it? I can find it.
Oh yeah, the koi. We've been asked to release the koi a bazillion times.
Yeah, that painting actually just sold through the gallery, which is exciting. So
see, and that's another thing that we try to make sure. I know people love getting release papers to match existing diamond paintings, but we like to release a mix of what's not diamond painting and some that are, because we've noticed every time we release something like the axolotls, for example, they always go into the next voting, because we have a few contacts with DAC and we kind of work a little bit together, but keep sharing anything that you see of his. It's not a diamond painting yet. That would be awesome.
Yeah, so that exhibition's called Everything is Fine. So if you, that's it. And that was a solo show. I spent almost 2 years on that show.
Oh my gosh, I love that dark. Get out of that real quick. The
frog.
that was part of our very first release. Thank you very much. It was Carrie.
This painting was really big.
One on the bottom, the second one from the right.
The kitty.
That is beautiful. It is, of course.
The space.
So pretty.
That'd make that nice diamond art.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything in that show, I just put as much effort as I could on that, since it's a solo show.
Look at the flamingos. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Love them.
So it's a mix between watercolor paintings and acrylic paintings. So yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one with the flag before. That's interesting.
Little fish flag.
Fish flag, yeah. You're so cute. Your characters are just. Do you have names for any of them, or they just keep popping up?
The characters, I do have generic names. Like there's Dino Bunny, there's Space Bunny, there's Moon Bear, there's Space Bat or Galactic Bat, there's DJ Penguin. They all have. There are characters that I have specific names for, and then there's other animals and stuff that I just randomly want to paint. So yeah.
And it's so funny. I figured out all the cats that you paint that you'd have 1 million cats like me. I think I have like what 20.
Yeah, I thought about getting cats again after I moved back because we still live like we still have a place in Japan. So I don't know if I'm going to go back and stay there for longer or not. But if I decide to go back to Japan, it's like I don't want to have to deal with bringing having a pet like that where you're traveling a lot. It's really so that's why we never, after our 2 kitties, Macho and Greed Tea, passed, it was hard to see him go because we had him for so long. Since I met my wife until we got married, we had kids and everything, and those cats were there for all of that. So it was really hard to go back and okay, let's start over again, have another kitty. So
yeah, it's hard when you travel.
Yeah.
But we have some people waiting for some wonderful prizes to get more of your art or things with your art on it. So we are going to start that. Okay. I have my little handy dandy thing. So the first gift card for anyone that submitted a photo of progress on one of Jeremiah's canvases from Diamond Art Club. If you posted starting or a little corner or whatever it was, you get it for that. If you are not in the group, it is on Facebook, Kickin with Ketner 2025. You all are welcome. We would love to have you, even if you're in the middle of one of his paintings and it's a whip, pull it out, start. There's no start, just paint. Paint his art. That's what we're doing. So the first one is a $25 Diamond Art Club gift card. So you can go get a painting.
That's worth money right there.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Good luck to you all.
And yes, I've shuffled and reshuffled and shuffled and shuffled again.
Yeah, I checked him out. Be sure. And the winner is Darla Cat Bell. Oh,
Cat J Bell. Congratulations, Cat.
Let me just write that. Okay, congratulations, Kat. And then the next gift card is a gift card from our friends over at DP with Sparklers. They have, as I read off earlier, the list of all the embellishment sets for Jeremiah's art. You can get that. And there is a discount code, which will be provided shortly. And there's a $15 gift card to shop for some embellishments to enhance your Jeremiah paintings.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, and the winner is Rosie. We'll put that information over to DP with Sparklers. And then the next one is a Craspirations $15 gift card. And of course, you can put it toward getting the tray, pet bundle, or anything in her shop. But she did create a special event bundle pack. So that is at Craspirations. And that is for $15. Christina Carr.
Congratulations, Christina.
Woo-hoo. Okay. Next this is a physical gift. Mm-hmm. So this is a.
Hang on.
Oh, gonna make me big for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Make me big. Ah, there we are. This darling Bijou Bliss kitty. It could be a Kaneko kitty. And then inside that, and then a cute cover reminder, thank you, from Bijou Bliss. So someone will get that mini tray. And if you are international, you will need to pay for shipping if you would like it. But we have good shipping rates on our website. So we'll do
there
it.
There you go. Ready?
Ready. Congratulations and good luck. And the winner of that is Angelique Alexander. Okay, the next one is from our friends over in Canada, Creations Moran. They have trays, pens, 3D printed items, a lot of different things. They have monthly mystery boxes you can purchase as well. They are offering a $25 Canadian dollars, so that's about a little bit less American dollars, toward their shop. So you can purchase a tray or whatever you like.
Ready to go?
All right, ready. Thank you, Joni, over at Creations Moran. And the winner is Cynthia Maria. Congratulations. And the last one, and thank you, sponsors. Everyone's so generous. We have 6. So the last one
6 just tonight.
Just tonight. Diamond Design Company over on Etsy. Amy, thank you very much for donating a $10 gift card to the weekly prize. She has some mini kits you can order through her shop. She is a big fan of Jeremiah, so she wanted to participate and sponsor our event. So here we go. This is the last one of the evening. And the winner is Alice Low Piccolo. Congratulations.
Yay!
So be sure you go and fill out the participation form so we can get you your prizes as quickly as possible. And there's Jeremiah. And so thank you so much. And you can also go to Jeremiah's shop and get cool shirts like this.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Unicorn Bunnies. We used to raise rabbits, so I had to get this one.
Sweet. Nice. There's bunnies all over, like when I walk around the house. So I love it.
It is the #1 prey in the world.
Yeah.
And it's no joke. They do multiply.
Yeah, they do.
Very quickly. Well, anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Jeremiah, for taking some time out of your busy evening to come and visit with us and talk with us about your art. And we just love your art, as you can see from Diamond Art Club selling out. I know many people at the retreat we were at with Crashly and Kerwin in Ohio. Many who were in this group were working on Midnight Owl, Midnight Manikaneko, Unicorn Spring Bunnies. There were a lot of canvases around there. So everyone was ready. Saturday, I put a post out in our group, who's going to get the painting? Everyone, me. So, and you can see it's sold out already. So everything you do sells out. It's just so loved. And I love the Asian flair anyway, based on my Japanese friends from high school. So.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, Crash and Kerwin.
Yes, thank you, Crash and Kerwin, for helping us get this together and for bringing release papers and items, just like these great items here. You can get them all there. So please support their small business. They are wonderful to bring some wonderful release papers with licensed artists. And so we appreciate you as well.
Love being here. Bye, everyone.
Excellent.
Bye. Have a great night. Thank
you, Jeremiah. Thank you all. Everybody else, have a great night. Be safe, and we'll see you soon.